And the Cardinals can win the Super Bowl with another face. He's like, ah,
If you're a Cardinals fan, we're sorry. But then again, Daniel and Dad are Cowboys fans, so
We're about to lose all our followers. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Easter. We are working on the truck today. We're trying to be more frugal. So today we're gonna fix what we can without spending too much money. We are going to do spark plugs and a fuel filter, and kind of just go from there. Poke around and see what else we can fix. Okay.
let me try.
yeah, let Dad tap in, the expert. Dad, how many years of experience do you have working on cars?
2.
Okay, that's more than Daniel.
Now we need that off.
What?
I wonder this.
Oh, stinks.
I just don't think that these. It's because these hit that. I wonder if we have a socket big enough. You don't think so? Here's the old one. You want to see it in comparison?
Oh my gosh. Huge difference. So how long should that last you?
Well, the thing is that the carburetor needs to be rebuilt. So right now it's running too rich. It means there's too much fuel. And why is this not going back on? What it typically, I don't know. I don't know how long these fuel filters are supposed to last, but
Expert?
I know we were replacing them quite often because of how bad the carb is.
Yeah, just how dirty is your fuel and how much stuff is coming from the gas tank. Could clog up easy. There's another filter ahead of that. This one should catch most of it too. So
I mean, you can kind of see it's dirty in there.
So is that it for that part?
Well, yeah, the one they gotta get it back on. What the heck?
Well, that wasn't very eventful.
most of it's not.
There we go.
How did that go on there?
I told you. I'm hoping it's gonna go back on easily.
I have another one of those vehicles clamps. Different style.
That's newer, but here, let's see. Let's see if it's gonna go on easier now.
I mean, it's in the way of the screw now. Different clamp.
Where's this? Didn't I have a screwdriver? Fuel filters replaced. Lines back on. We're gonna start it up. Make sure it's still getting fuel and it's not leaking anywhere.
Hey, walk away.
Bye.
Daniel's new to this, guys. Give him some grace.
Is it filling up? Oh.
He said bye. Wait, but you didn't turn it on.
I know, because I was asking if it's filling up. Yeah, it looks like it. Wow, sounds beautiful.
I don't think that's how it's supposed to sound.
No.
Why does it sound like that?
Because the carburetor is not tuned. So if anyone has suggestions, it's a Rochester Quadrajet 4-barrel carburetor. I don't know how to tune it, so.
What are you doing, Dad?
Just putting a zip tie on the fuel line to keep it from rubbing against the alternator fan belt.
What happens if it does?
It just rubs against there, and it could, create a hole.
I did. Oh, did it look like it's leaking anyway?
No, it looks dry. It would have been leaking right there.
Cool.
But you can see this crud that's in there still.
Yeah.
More so now.
So are you supposed to like take that out or?
Well, if it gets too bad, I think eventually we will replace that. But right now, I think it's still pumping. If it gets too clogged up, then it just doesn't get fuel. Then it won't start. It won't run.
So it could be a dirty fuel tank. The fuel tank was replaced, I don't know, like 6 years ago, maybe?
It's hard to say, yeah.
6 or 7 years ago. So the driver's side is new, the passenger side it's not connected and it's old.
Wait, there's two?
Yeah. So it's got the driver's side tank on this side, and there's a passenger tank, and there's a switch over underneath the driver's seat that you would switch over when you ran out of gas in your driver's side tank, and it would switch over to the passenger side tank. So.
Do all the trucks have that?
No, not modern trucks. No, modern trucks have ginormous gas tanks, 28 gallon, 33 gallon tanks. So it's like the equivalent of having 2 tanks, but the same thought process, right? You can go farther with more gas. Well, I'm just kind of like dreading this spark plug. So the spark plugs on this side are kind of sucky to get to, but the spark plugs on that side aren't too bad. There's a bolt missing off one of the headers over here.
That's kind of common.
For a bolt to
Sometimes
be missing.
they're missing. Sometimes they just get broken. Then
this one's gonna suck the
you
most.
just kind of put some RTV in there to keep it sealed.
I found a set of shocks for it for $150, all 4 shocks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Monroe, pretty good brand.
Why such a big sigh?
I'm just being lazy.
Well, it's Sunday. It's Easter. We don't have to do this.
No, but
like I said, it's a project truck, and it's going to be a project for a while.
That says lower your expectations.
well, yeah. So these ones should be okay to get to. It's gonna be mostly this one right here. It's kind of suck, but I have a tool to get them out. I'm gonna do it. I said I was gonna come here and do this. We're gonna do it.
The hard ones first.
Yeah, I think so. We got a ratchet. Oh no, wait, hold on. That's what this is for.
Oh, do you want to show us your fancy tool?
Sure. So for spark plugs, you want to torque them to a certain spec, and I'm gonna just preface: I'm not an expert. I'm not a mechanic. It's just what I've read, what I've educated myself with. So you want to, when you replace your spark plugs, you have to torque them to a certain specification. When I say torque them, I mean tighten them to a certain point. You don't just go in there and be like, "Yep, super tight," because it can cause problems, or you could break something. So I have a torque wrench specifically for that, and then here is where you can kind of set it how much torque you need, and yeah. So then you'll basically torque it to a certain point, and it'll click. When it clicks, you're like, okay, you're there where you wanted it to be. What?
That's not part of it.
Yeah.
Ratchet.
Oh, and then I have a spark plug socket. There's a rubber boot inside there, so it grabs it. Makes it easier to put on and off. Nope. So I think this one's too long. Yeah, one too long. Maybe do it. I think here. I think here. So take this one off. Oh, maybe not.
You have to kind of fill it off on there.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Got the little rubber piece inside.
Right. There you go. Hold on. Pop right off. We should maybe try and like glue that in there. No? Okay. They're on the bench. And then the NTCs is up there too. You can see that. See, it's black. Not supposed to look like that. From my understanding, is if your spark plugs are black like this, it is because you're running rich. I don't. And they just
have a gap tool?
And they just pre-gapped? I thought they were.
Well, you gotta check them.
Oh, I mean, we could check this one.
You need to look up what the gap is.
You have a gap tool?
Look, I don't think so.
It's like a coin looking thing. So a gap tool, you stick it in. I don't know if you can see that. This part of the spark plug, and then you can see right inside there, there's a little stud in there. You want to get the right gap for that's specifically for your vehicle. So yeah, you stick it in there, and it'll tell you like exactly how far that gap is. And it needs to be at a certain measurement. Don't have one, or I did, I don't know where it's at.
And why is that important?
It's the spark. Has to do with how the spark happens. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Has something to do with sparking and igniting, and I think the wider the gap, the longer the spark. Timing. I don't know. Tear me apart in the comments because I don't know. It's important. I know that much. No?
Yes, that one's going. That one's also going.
Looks like the front turn signals work. It's just the rear that doesn't. These look a lot different.
Oh. Sidewise?
Power over darkness.
No?
Well, they're all going to be different.
Bringing it back into order. Grace is undeserving love.
But like it doesn't matter like how this is and how this isn't. Just a different type, I guess.
Same length.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess you're right.
Yeah, they come different stuff. But
Well, they don't look like this forever.
okay. It only took me 5 minutes to do this one. I don't know. He's over there playing around.
I'm on the third spark plug.
How many have you done, Dad?
One, but
But it took him 5 minutes.
because I got tired of waiting for him over there. So I'm doing something. Can't get that back on there.
Look at that one. This has got spider webs on it.
I think it's on there. It doesn't.
It's running rich. They're wet.
Don't feel it.
What are you adding on there?
Called anti-seize thread lubrication. It's always good to use it on bolts that you don't want to seize up later, that you might plan on changing or replacing, or something that you're going to have to replace at some point. It makes it so that the thread doesn't get stuck. You want more of that? Is that good, or you want a little more? I didn't want to get on my fingers. It's a nightmare to get up. So if I have to go change these again, this is going to help take them off easier. So it's a good idea to use this kind of stuff. And then there's the opposite version where you want it to be stuck in there, so you can buy something that, like Loctite would be an example of that. Oh, what the heck? It's like it's not grabbing it. So I can't tighten it because it's not grabbing it.
Did the boot slide out?
No, it's still in there.
It's just not getting the right angle. Wanna try it?
Yeah, I guess. Before I get frustrated.
It's just not tight.
I don't know. What?
Not sputtering so much.
Right, yeah. It seemed like it was pretty. Do you hear that? Sucking air. Seems better. I think it's still sucking air.
Yeah,
The car? Yeah. I think
What does that mean that it's sucking air? Like, what's happening?
it's literally that. So it's literally pulling too much air. You can hear it. It's like where it kind of sounds like a psh. It's because it's sucking air. So it's sucking air into the carb. And so it's the carb's not tuned right. So there's a mixture of air and fuel that go into the carburetor. It's a bowl. And if the mixture's not right, you're gonna be one way or the other. You're gonna be running too rich, running too lean. But I think it's sounding already way better. It started right up. It seems like it's idling pretty smoothly. It sounds better, in my opinion. I think we're getting there. Well, it's got an oil change. We've got a new fuel filter, new spark plugs. Next thing, I don't know. Or try the radiator flush.
Yeah.
Probably radiator flush. I do want to do a transmission flush. Try to flush all the fluids to get it all new, fresh fluids. And then save up for a carburetor.
I think the bulbs are good.
I mean, it's very possible that the wiring's mucked up. The electrical on here terrifies me.
Want the ladder?
It's too late. I was trying to think maybe my aspirations of being able to drive it by November might be too big. Only because it's gonna get hot, so I'm not gonna want to be out here for like 4 months. So we got the fuel filter, the one that leads up, that's inside the carburetor, replaced. We got the spark plugs replaced. Seems like it's running a little bit better now. It's idling better. I remember last time we did the oil, and what else? We did the oil and the bushings, the sway bar bushings. I think it's getting there. It's little by little. It's starting to run better. It's idling smoother. I think we really got to tackle the carburetor, either replace it or rebuild it, and that fuel system. Getting rid of that electric pump, replacing the mechanical pump. I think is going to be key. So little by little, it's getting there. But you can hear it and see it. The maintenance is helping. It's doing its job. So till next time. We're gonna go ahead and turn the truck back on because we were using mics. You couldn't really hear it running and hear the engine. So yeah, we're gonna turn it back on so you guys can get a better listen for it and go from there.
What are you listening for?
The fuel pump. Sounds a lot stronger, healthier. Oh, are you still recording? Yep, that's it. Okay, bye.